Hi everyone, we are Papa Bring Me a Rock. Today we will present 7 visualization in Power BI. So let's start with the first one. Here is the 100% stack column chart. And this chart can allow you to compare the information in every period among each other. As you can see, so this is the amount of automobile sale in 2020. And each color that you can see represent the sale in each month. So we can compare to other band. So how to do it? So we can generate this graph easily by firstly you need to get the data that you prefer to use. So then secondly you need to manage the data and choose the right category in the Power Creator. So you need to go to transform data. And then choose the right. So here in this case I got a number. So I use like the whole number in every column and click cost and apply. Then when you get the data, and thirdly you need to go to the report here. Remove it all. Okay, when you go to report, you click the 100% stack column chart, right? And then you need to put the topic as an assist here. So my topic is brand of automobile. I put it here. And then use the event situation, or it can be like period of time as the value. So I'm gonna shoot the month. I will shoot January 1st, then February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So here you will get the 100% stack, 100% stack column chart.
And here comes to the data visualization in the scatter chart part. First of all, the scatter chart focuses on the relationship between set of two numerical values on x and y axis, or horizontal and vertical line axis, which display in a dot or a point of x and y value. When to show the scatter chart? First, when you need to show the relationship between two numerical values. Second is to plot the two group of number in one of x and y coordinate. And this is a great choice for presenting financial data. And here comes to the method of choosing the visualizations of scatter chart. First of all, you have to get the data first after you open the Power BI desktop. My file is from Excel workbook, so I choose this Excel workbook and choose the file and click open. So I choose the table I want to convert it to the scatter chart. Here is my table. You can preview it first. I click it and then download. After you download it, you can check your data again here. If it's all correct, you can back to here. And to make this scatter chart, you have to go to the visualization part and choose this one, which is a scatter chart here. Okay, you choose the table you want to add it, which is here for me. And the applications already divided to categories of your data you got first, and here is my heading. So here's come to the box here. So you have to choose the data heading you got to this to see the relationship. So I want to see the customer name in detail. So I drag the customer name to here. Or another way, you can choose the tick one. You can tick and then they will pop up into the box. Or x-axis, I want to choose the cell here, and the cells coming here. And the y-axis, I press it to the box, and then I shoot the profit because I want to see the sales and profit by the customer name. So I create the relationships over here. And then here is the scattershot data I got already. So if you want to see more relationships such as the minimum, maximums, or average, you can find by here, format and analytic. Here you can choose this one, like minimal line. You can add it here. It will show here. So if I want to delete it, so I click here. So it disappears. So here is the scatter chart. If you have so many data, like 1,000 or many, so you can choose the cluster. The cluster can divide your information into the categories. If you wanted to divide the cluster, you can click here, the three dot over here, like more option. You click it and choose the automatically find cluster. So for me, I don't know the cluster yet. So you can click OK like me. But if you know the number of cluster, you can choose whatever you want. Like you can type it like 4, 5, or 6. You can type and then click OK. So the application will divide the cluster for you like here in a different color. And here already I got the sales and profit by customer name. Here is my data chart and all of information.
Okay, next we will use visualize donut chart, how to create a data and use a donut chart as a graph. So the first thing first is we need to have a data. So in this data we use a web as a data, and I use this website as a data. So the first is we copy the URL, and then the visual URL, and we press it and click OK. So this is a navigator that show everything that that website that I just copied. It show every data that I need, and they have a suggestion. And in this case, I will use this data, most popular social media by number of active users. So I click this and click the load. So when it is done, you can check it on the fields that there is a data that show most popular social media, or you can click this data icon. It will show the data that we choose. In this, you can edit anything about this data. You can make a new column, or we can use a edit query to edit more specific data, such as remove data. Such as, for example, if I don't want to know Facebook data, I can click remove row and choose top row, or and press 1, the Facebook will disappear, or we can use first row as a header and we click. So the Facebook will pop up into the header, but if you don't want, you can click the X mark, it will remove it and back to the normal. And what if I don't want just only Facebook? You can click remove row and top row and click 1. Then your Facebook will disappear. And how to bring the Facebook views back is click the X mark, remove to the top. This is back. So if you edit anything and you want to go back to the same page, you can click close and apply. So you can back to the same Power BI desktop. So how to put this data into the graph? So in this case, we use a donut chart. So it's put like this, and then we have data that we can link it. This curve link, we can click it. So as you can see, is we link anything, all the data that we have, like a Facebook, that there is a 2853. So that the number is precisely, you can check it that the number is the same as the data, and it can provide you a specific data that you want.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you field map visualization. So first, you need to download the data from Super Data Science. For me, this time I use this data and I already downloaded. Let me show you. So this data represent 3 feet. I mean 3 sheets. So the first one is order, second return, and users. But for this visualization, I'm going to use only order because this file represent the data like the state and the place of the buyer, like country and the states. So let's get started. So let's open the Power BI. Okay, so first thing you need to download the data. So my file is this one, Superstore US 2015. Open it. So it will take few minutes to process. Okay, so this is the preview one. So if you want to check the data or preview it, so you need to just click and the preview will show it on your right. So just check, and you just tick all of it and launch to your Power BI. Okay, after the process is done, you will see that your file or your data is showing on your right, and you may preview it by click on the arrow. So this time I will use only order like I said before. So let's get started. So on your visualization function, you click on this icon, field map. Okay, it will show you the blank one, the blank sheet of it. So the first thing that you need to do is click on order. You need to fill it each of this one. So first one, I will choose state and province. So basically, this field map is to create a map with a different fields. So now, wait a second. So as you can see, now all the states of United States is highlighted in light blue. But this one is represent state and province. But we want to know more, like this one is about the region. So we have the regions data on the file. So just click it. Okay, so now as you can see, all the state and on the map is highlighted in the different color, represents for different regions. Like the light blue is represent central, blue is represent east, orange represent south, and purple represent west. This is how to create field map.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the way I use multiple locus for Power BI. For this tutorial, I use the data from the internet, which show the super store performance in 2016. This data set show basic information such as order ID, order date, shipping date, and customer ID. They also show the information about profit, quantity, and revenue that they got, and also shipping costs. Now, let's begin with our first visualization card. I create this table to show which category that company get the profits the most, and by creating this, I will show you how to create this. First, you click on multiple row card. Then you click on the tab that you want. In this case, I want category, so I click on category, and I want profit, and the rest is quantity, sales, and shipping costs. Now we can see by using this visualization multiple locus, we get that technology has the highest profit and also sale and shipping costs, while office supply has the most quantity of sale. Let's move to the next one. This card show the region, like separate of profit in each region. I will show you how to get this. Let me move this first, then okay. Again, click on multiple row card. We want to separate it into regions, so we click region. Then we click shipping cost, average waiting day. The way we get average waiting day, we need a special way. We need to create this column first, which is waiting day. You do it by right click, then new column, then the column pop up, then you type this shipping date minus global store, and we put a bracket on it and multiply it by 1 because this is a date, so it shows us a digit. Then we do a new measure. We click on new measure and we type average and then the name of the column, then we get the measure. Let's move back. After we get the measure, we click, then we got average waiting day. Now I want a profit, quantity, and sale. Now we get the visualization. I will show you what this can do. From this visualization, we can see that central region we have the highest shipping cost and also high profit and highest quantity also and sale, which means our operation is operate in central area.
So this is the ultimate KPI card free 4.2.6 visualization in Power BI. So is this one. And this visual is used to show the change in each topic. As you can see, it can show up to 3 change from the original one. And it can show like numerous topic in the same page. As you can see, I got a lot of topic here. And apart from that, it can like illustrate the number and the percentage of change as well. As you can see, here is the number of change, and the second number here is a number is a percentage of change in each situation. So how to do it? You need to get this visual from Get More Visual, and then you need to type for the ultimate KPI. Here you can get here, and when you download it, you can click on it to show here. And okay, to generate this graph, when you already download it, firstly you need to get the data from whatever you import to. For me, I use the same data as the 100% stack column chart. So is the brand, the total sale, the sale of automobile brand in US. So then when you got the data, you need to go to the transform data and manage the data and select the categories of data correctly. So you can do it here. When you finish, you can click close and apply. So here, when you got the collect data to show, you need to go to the report here. Click on the Ultimate KPI Guard Fee 4.2.6 as I mentioned before. And then for the small multiple here, you need to put the topic, which for me is brand of automobile. Okay. And then for value, you need to set it with the like the core of the condition. For me, I will put like the sale of automobile in September. Okay, so the data we show here is the starter condition. Then for the reference one, you can put the next consequence. For me is October here, so the number of change will show. And then for reference 2, you can put the next one. I will put November, and for reference T, I will put the December. So it can put up to 3 consequence here. It will show you the change in terms of number and percentage. So as you can see, it show the change in green and red, right? So the red here mean it decreased from the last consequence. So in this case, it decreased from the last consequence from 10%, and the green mean it increased from the last consequence. Yes, and this is
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make growth map. So let's get started. First, you need to download growth map by inviting or download on Get More Visual in Visualization tab. So after showing up, please search growth map. Then download it. Okay, after it finished, it will show you the icon of growth map. So first, let's get the data. This time I'm gonna use country data, which represent all the detail of location. So to explain, growth map is a 3D visual that allow you to place inside of your Power BI in order to design surface and map that you can actually rotate and look at on 3-dimensional surface. It is very similar to Power Map in Excel. So check, preview and check, and then load. So after you get your data, next step is click on growth map icon in visualization. So after it's showing up, we need to fill all the data in each text. So this time I'm gonna use only map demo data. So to start by using a state which location. Next, I will plug in all the data. After you plug in all the data, it will show you the earth, which it will locate and highlight all the data in 3-dimensional bars and highlight the colors in red So you can move and check around the map of the earth. And this is how you made a group map visualization in Power BI.